You mentioned a great point about advocacy. I mean, looking at the numbers, facts are facts. The program is popular. Visa number is not enough. So, what solutions that we have on the table right now to solve this problem? Likely is through advocacy for legislative change. So, Christine, you are on the board of IIUSA. What IIUSA or what the industry is doing in terms of advocacy to solve this issue?
I think there's just, an IIUSA has done a really courageous job in trying to stay in dialogue with Congress and with the Senate about the EB-5 program. I mean, it really has dual tracks. Obviously, one concern is always reauthorization. But the other part that we've all been waiting for post-RIA is obviously visa reform. There was always the promise in talking to Leahy and Grassley in that era that first we had to get reform and then we would get visas. So I don't think we should lose sight of that. How that happens is occurring at multiple levels. There are the quarterly fly-ins that IUSA has to make sure that various states and congressional leaders are aware of what EB-5 is doing in those states, which is much more impactful now with the rural set-asides than we were having, in the pre-RIA program. So the opportunity to talk to those people and talk about the importance, the actual financial and economic impact, that's happening on a quarterly basis. I know that the IIUSA leadership is very active in that. And anyone who wants to get involved in that, I think they're very welcome to help participate. In addition, IUSA has been very active in promoting alongside the Dignity Act that's been proposed by the Congresswoman from Florida, as well as the Advisory Committee Act that we have proposed and are trying to get co-signatories for. As we all know, communication with USCIS has become so much more difficult. I've been in this program for 20 years. It used to be you could actually talk to someone on the phone. Then it became a examiner number. And now it's just pretty much non-existent. But the idea of having an advisory committee of experts, not just in EB-5, but mayors, chambers of commerce, that really can engage with USCIS about the benefits of the EB-5 program at a broader level so that we can have really impactful engagement about how do we solve these problems, practical problems, to make sure that the program, which does so much good, is successful on a long-term basis is just, that's the focus of IUSA. For anyone watching this webinar who's interested in getting involved, IIUSA will stay on the forefront of that. There will be so many opportunities to engage. If you know your local congresswoman or congressman and want to get involved and get there, let leadership know. I think there's so much to do over the next 3 years. It sounds like a long time. It's not, but it's an ongoing effort, and it's so important for this program to stay permanent.